What if the next chapter of Heartstopper isn't simply another step forward, but a crescendo? A moment so delicate and emotionally exact that it doesn't just make you cry, it makes you grateful you ever believed in love at all. You're watching Screenscope Reviews, where stories aren't just discussed, they're felt. If the early signs are pointing in the right direction, Heartstopper, Forever isn't arriving to break hearts. It's arriving to stretch them. To test how much tenderness can survive when life starts asking harder questions. This chapter is shaping up to be about transition, that fragile, uncertain space between who you've been and who you're becoming. The shy glances and whispered confessions that defined the early seasons don't disappear here. They evolve. They soften. And somehow, they become even more vulnerable. Because this time, love isn't protected by the simplicity of youth. Exams loom with real consequences. Futures begin to pull in different directions. First jobs arrive carrying exhaustion instead of excitement. Independence feels exhilarating one moment, and terrifying the next. And at the center of it all are Nick and Charlie, trying to protect something gentle and irreplaceable while the world insists on moving faster than their hearts are ready for. This isn't a story about perfect romance. It's a story about choosing each other when certainty disappears. Late-night conversations stretch into early mornings, not because everything is easy, but because nothing is settled. Misunderstandings cut deeper now. Silence lingers longer. And the fear isn't about being rejected anymore. It's about growing apart while still holding on. And it's not just them. The entire friend group stands on the edge of transformation. Identities deepen. Expectations press harder. New relationships bloom while others quietly fracture. Some characters will finally step fully into themselves. Others will realize they've been hiding, even from the people who love them most. That's the quiet power of Heartstopper, Forever. It understands that growing up doesn't mean losing softness. It means choosing it again and again, even when it's uncomfortable. Even when walking away would be easier. Expect moments that feel small but linger. Quiet library study sessions filled with comfort. Awkward first attempts at adulthood. Nervous conversations about distance, university, and dreams that don't perfectly align. And yes, those emotionally sincere gestures that remind us why this series became a sanctuary for so many viewers in the first place. But this chapter also carries risk. Pacing matters more than ever. Move too cautiously and the emotional momentum fades. Push too fast and the intimacy fractures. Adulthood introduces unfamiliar conflicts, long-distance uncertainty, jealousy that feels new, priorities that shift without asking permission. Handled with care, these tensions won't weaken the story. They'll deepen it. Fan whispers already hint at returning faces, unexpected cameos, and one supporting character stepping into a role that quietly reshapes the emotional core of the series. And if even part of that becomes reality, Heartstopper, Forever could redefine what this franchise represents. Early buzz points toward a late spring or early summer 2026 release, with filming spanning cozy towns and vibrant city streets, a visual reflection of a world expanding alongside these characters. And honestly, that feels right. Heartstopper has always thrived because it treats love with sincerity, humor, and rare gentleness. If Forever embraces the chaos of adulthood without sacrificing that tenderness, this won't just be another chapter. It will be a milestone. One that leaves you smiling through tears, holding your chest, and believing, just a little more, in the power of honest love. You're watching Screenscope Reviews. And this time, the heartbeat really is Forever.